So let's talk about filters. When you create a piece of content in agency services and within Sabre training, by default, it's available to the world, so the whole globe could see it. And when you're creating your training class, you're probably not going to want that. So at a very high level, I'm going to show you how to filter content so that you can show it just to your region or just to one or more countries. So we'll go over to Sabre Training now, and we'll go to a course which I've already created here, and I'm going to edit this course here, and we'll go into the filters and we'll make some changes in there as well. So when you click on security and visibility, what you're seeing here is the list of available filters. And the ones I'm going to bring to your attention are the ones under target location. Those are the ones that you should always use when you're filtering content in Sabre Training. So market region is going to allow you to filter your content to a whole region. So for instance, South Pacific. So if I do that, then everybody in the South Pacific region will be able to see the content. So that's great. That was easy. I could save that, and then if I was sitting in North America and I looked at Sabre Training and I looked at the available courses, I would not see South Pacific courses. I would only see the ones from my region. If I'm sitting in the South Pacific region, so if I'm sitting happily at my desk in Sydney and I look at my Sabre Training classes, I will see this course because it's been restricted to my region. I might also want to show this to other parts of the APAC region as well. So I could also show this to to Asia as well. So if I come over here and I'll click on Asia, I'll add that over there. So now I want to show to both of these. Okay, so in order to do that, I need to use this thing over here called an operator, and there are two different kinds. There's an and or an or. And when you want to combine two filters to make them show to either of those regions, it's an or that you're going to use. Because what we're saying here is I want to show this training class to everybody in South Pacific or everyone in Asia. If I change that to be and, then the customer would need to meet both of those criteria, and that would then mean they wouldn't see it at all because they would not be in both South Pacific and Asia. They would be in one or the other. So when we want to combine them in that way, we would say or. Where you would use something like and would be if you were to use something like a customer type and a region. So if you wanted to show a class to a certain customer type in a certain region, then you would use the or because you would want both of those things to be the case. But 9 times out of 10, when you're building something in Sabre Training, you're just going to want to restrict it to either a country or a region. So right now I have selected it so that it's going to be just those regions. Let's say we want to just do country. So again, target location and then country, and then currently at the time of recording this video, the list here is not in alphabetical order, but we'll try and sort that out. So I can select one or more of these, and then I can then say or. So for this course, Malaysia or Norfolk Island customers would be able to see this. If I changed it to and, then you would have to be in Malaysia and Norfolk Island, and that's not possible. So to combine it, so if you want them to be for different countries, then you always say or over there. When you're done, you just update the course, and then that will be updated on Sabre Training. There are more complicated ways that you can use filters, and if necessary, you can also filter it to specific customers if you need to do that, but those should be few and far between, those requests, and you would need to let us know on the agency e-services team your requirements for that. But on a high level, that is how you use filters within Sabre Training.